Rightio, so here we are for a absolute beginner's blues guitar lesson, going right back to certain roots, I guess, of how I found blues eventually. And first of all, set yourself a groove, if you can hear my foot stomping there, to go by. That's the background groove. Set that to the tempo of your pulse. There, so roughly mine's that from what I can feel. Bang, so that's going to be just my set tempo, because you want it to come from the heart, so you might as well use your pulse. In E, so just bass. So basically just an E chord. I've got that pulse still going. It's an E chord, so learn an E chord and that's it. So there it is there, that's the shape. That. Get the light right. That. And that, there. That E chord shape, okay? Just look it up, pretty easier than seeing my fingers, I guess. And then make sure you can ring it like that all the way through. I've stopped the beat now, because now we're on to learning the strings bit. Let them ring. A clean ring, so you know you can do that bit. That takes time though when you're first learning. But once you've got that, you can progress on. But strip it back again. Let's go back to that beat. Learn the first string, which is an E note, which is going to be the bass. So now I'm slightly deadening that string, so I'm using my thumb and my palm to deaden that, to go. So briefly it's off then on, sort of like that. Or just hovering on the string, so it gives that deadened sound. See how that left it open like that? Whoops, sorry, that's a bit more. There, that's an open ring, and then that's a deadened ring. So that way you can get a bit of a so that's a technique there, that on that part of that first fret, third string from the high ones up, that bit, that's that sound. So that's already a pretty bluesy sounding thing, but that is a technique again that takes time. So literally you could sit there for, in your own time, just get that going. So you got that rhythm in the background, close your eyes, just and get it absolutely right. Bum, 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 like that. Just get that right, and then stop it for a second and have your foot tapping, and then on every, say, third beat, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just practice that counting as well, and you just notice you get tighter. It seems very basic as such and slow steps, but that could take a couple of days just to get that, but it doesn't matter. And then I'll just show what one E chord eventually can sound like. So I'm alternating the thumb between the bottom E, that's ringing open, and the higher E, one octave above, which is part of the chord. So that fourth string, second fret, and then I'm just doing so just adding that one note in is a challenge to do that with that alternating I should say bass sort of line. So mean, that's getting a bit more advanced, but you can see that is all based on that E chord. So just hold that E chord and learn to hit every note of it, and then that's probably the first lesson, and then start experimenting. And hey, it's all about improvising to do something that sounds good to you in your own time. And hey, that's the beginnings of a blues journey, I guess you could say. Okay, have fun.